Good evening from Northwest America, everybody. Celestial Farm Girl here. Thank you for joining me today. I feel honored. I'm grateful. I'm here to bring a message for the Divine Masculine. And, as always, I pray that I could be compassionate and non-biased and bring forth the reading that will, help. So, for a creator's view, from the Gaia deck we're pulling for the beginning card, Creator wanted us to be very nice to ourselves, love ourselves. And I don't know if you saw that reading or not, but to be self-aware, forgiving, allow oneself to make mistakes, just be happy and grateful for who you are. Focus on your best qualities and kind of not stress too much over the things you haven't got perfected in your life. And bring some peace and joy and lightheartedness in. I'm having a cup of coffee this evening, and that's okay. So we're going to shuffle the Gaia deck, and we got 4 of mirrors to look at yourself clearly from Creator's view. And he wanted to see yourself as something that's beautiful and like a work in progress, a work of art. He also wanted to focus. He brought to my mind, I don't know if the card will turn up there or not, but to remember that you're not just a man, you're a human. And it seems like I remember my brothers and the men around me, sometimes you'd hear, just be a man, you can do it. What does that mean? Just be a man, you can do it. I don't think I've ever heard anybody ever say to a woman, just be a woman and you can do it. So it almost feels like trying to draw something out of yourself that could be different than others. And that's just not true, because we all have divine male energy and divine feminine energy. The difference between the male and the female, accordingly, is that the male is an action taker. He moves first, moves forward, take action, a thinker. His thinking is I think this is vertical lines. So he thinks, his brain waves go straight up and down through his body. And then whereas women, we go this way and we go in waves or circles, right? We everything is cycles and circles for the divine feminine. And the divine masculine gets his straight up and down. So you never hear anybody say to a woman, be a man. It just isn't something that's said. So if anybody has ever said to you to be a man, let that go, because we're all humans and we all carry divine masculine energy and we all carry divine feminine energy. And from our birth, we've been taught certain things. And one of the most certain things is that you have the same feelings and emotion as a woman has. But you were told to be a man and hold it back, your emotions. And that wasn't fair to you. It really wasn't. It could have caused, if you were ever told, I hate to say it, but shut up and be a man, let that go, because there's no such thing. You are who you are, whether you're in divine masculine energy or whether you're in divine feminine energy. These are energies that we get comfortable with and will kind of hang out in. I can bounce back and forth between my feminine and my masculine, depending on what is needed. If I need to be strong and forthright and take action for myself, then I pop into my divine masculine energy. But I am more comfortable in my divine feminine, living in my heart with love and, flowers and, the dreamy kind of life, Um, just a calm, peaceful, beautiful, speaking beautifully to each other life, that kind of life. Okay, so we're going to pull the card for the starter for the Divine Masculine. We got card 13 of Swords, which is the Queen of Air. You are, at this point in time, being very sharp in your mind and in your words. And that doesn't surprise me because Mercury has just went forward. You're holding tight to boundaries. You're watching over yourself. You're using your intuition, and you're very wise, gaining lots of wisdom. That owl right there, and sharp and clear. You're actually this Queen of Swords is taking action. As you can see, she's seeking out wisdom. That's what this owl stands for. So you're seeking for wisdom. Her third eye is lit up, and so is the crown. So you're getting downloads. You're gaining understanding, and you're receiving it. And that's when we want to talk about the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is a receiver. She receives things. She receives children in her stomach. She receives love. She receives her children. She receives her parents. She receives. She's very grateful for the things that get brought to her. So, and one of these things can be information. So Divine Masculine, you are in your Divine Feminine energy, and you are in the receiving mode of gaining wisdom and clarification, as we can see up here, on many things in your life. Restructuring. Your third eye is open. I'd like to tell you about the bowls behind us. This is healing vibrations for cleansing your chakra system, which is your central energetic system, right? And as you can see, this Divine Feminine has been working on her crown and her third eye and her throat chakra. And she sees and expresses truth. So you're learning some truths now, perhaps about yourself, perhaps about others, perhaps about your life, perhaps about your forward movement into your life, things you want to plan. This is the Cosmic Tarot. We're going to use this to clarify where the Divine Masculine is headed with all this wisdom. Oh, this was upside down. You're heading out of chaos. You're heading out of hell. You're coming out of the grips of Saturn. Yeah, Saturn and Sagittarius right here. Heavy, heavy burdens. You're letting it go. You're leaving the burdens behind. That's pretty awesome, Divine Masculine. Leaving the burdens behind. And I didn't have none in here upside down. And if I did, this would be the perfect one. Because this means it's over. You're done with anything that's going to cause chaos in your life. You're done with chaos. Saturn is a hard taskmaster, but if you do the work, Saturn will bless you with great gifts, great beautiful things. So it's always, always worth it to look within, to set and receive information from the higher collective, from the highest consciousness there is. And when this happens, everything just falls away. It just, you realize you're loved, you realize you're important in the universe, you realize, you have a mission in this universe, you realize there's things you can do to change yourself and become the change you want to see. And from there, when you become the change you want to see, you go outward and change others. Anything's possible. X, the unknown. The unknown. Yeah, that's pretty awesome when things, get to that place where you don't know what's going to happen. It makes your brain pick up. It makes your awareness pick up. You begin to be ultra and extra sensitive to everything going on around you because you've got to watch what's going on. Yeah. And from there, when you become hyper aware and quiet and watching and observing, like the Queen of Swords does, all kinds of information downloads. Temperance, Sagittarius. And this doesn't surprise me because we're coming into Sagittarius energy starting tomorrow. The moon will be in the astrological sign of Sagittarius, temperance, balance, beginning to, they call it angelic energies, mixing fire and water, creating things in your life, looking at life in a whole new, maybe softer, gentler way, looking at things and they don't seem quite as complicated because you've been clearing out the old energies, getting rid of anything that don't serve you or work for you or make you feel good. If it doesn't bring in satisfaction to you and make you feel like you need, you want to, you can relax in it, then you don't want it because you're looking for peace, you're looking for adventures, you're looking for wisdom, you're looking for the higher vibrations that are available on the planet at this time. Go Divine Masculine. Okay. So you have experienced a tower, which, the temperance tell me you didn't take it too bad. The next card will tell me a little more. But a lot of stuff you swept away out of your life. You just let it fall away and you left it where it lay. And you turned around and walked away from it because it didn't serve you or your highest good. Yeah, you turned around and walked away. How do you take the tower? How did Divine Masculine handle the tower? Looks like you handled it pretty good, Divine Masculine. You stepped right around it, bounced over the top of it, and came out in the Ten of Pentacles, emotionally fulfilled. Not just feeling good in your life, but feeling good also in your heart, emotionally fulfilled. We got a decent balance of earth, air, fire, and water. It's funny, this Pluto, Scorpio, we're in Scorpio season right now. Scorpio always sweeps out whatever isn't working. And Sagittarius is coming in. The moon is going to be in Sagittarius tomorrow. So in good stead, right? Ideas, plans, emotionally fulfilled with who you're with and ready to move forward. Ready to move forward to what? Yeah, you've been doing a lot of healing. Well, ready to move forward. You're a spiritual warrior. You've overcome a lot of stuff. You're ready to move forward into your life, but with boundaries this time. Knowing the difference between what you want and what you don't want. Capable of making decisions in strength, the lion behind you. Strong enough to make good decisions. Strong enough to move forward. Strong enough to protect yourself from those things that would, lower your vibration, make you feel bad about yourself, make you feel bad about others. You fought your battles, and you won, and you overcame. We are in the crescent moon right now, I believe. She's just starting to squeak in. Oh, that's right. We had it. Okay. Yeah. So you're moving forward in strength, courage. You got your boundaries up. Your world is changing around you in a much better pattern, and you're beginning to look forward to a 3 of Wands. Creating and manifesting a better life. Dancing to the tune with Mother Nature. Working through the natural way. Through meditation, through salutation, through loving yourself, through understanding who you are. Celebration. But this is more like the lotus blossoms is enlightenment, and as she reaches up to the universe, to her higher collective consciousness, to the highest consciousness possible, and receiving while you're in your divine feminine energy. This is actually looking like you're balancing out your divine feminine and your divine masculine. You're working, in both. You're working through both, with both. This tower is a male energy. That's a male energy, male. So you're working through both your divine feminine and your divine masculine, and you're creating for yourself. Let's see. A 7 of Pentacles. A regrouping. You're leaving a lot behind and taking with you what matters. And sometimes you're a little sad. Sometimes you feel rough. But you're going to take your pentacles, and you're going to go plant these seeds in justice. You're seeking balance, justice. And justice is waiting to serve you. She will help in anything that... it's not about being a man. It's about being a human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all fall down. We all mess up. But this is the point of not messing up. This is the point of getting up. This is the cards of change, struggle, change again, more struggle, change again, more struggle, change again. Sometimes it has to be like that. Okay. We got the Princess of Pentacles. And she's telling me to be like the goat. She says, see that goat on that hill? He struggled to get up that mountain. Fell down, rolled a couple times, got chased by a lion, mountain lions. You know, had to put its baby on its back and jump 1,000 feet to another cliff. You know, slipping and sliding the whole way. But struggling and fighting until it made it. The goat. I might be talking to a Capricorn out there, a young one. But whoever you are, you've made it to the top of the mountain. There you are. And now is the beginning to your new phase of life. We're all getting ready to go into this new life. We're all changing. We're all making ourselves better. And we're all looking for love. And there's no doubt about that. This Divine Masculine is about you learning to love yourself, your Divine Feminine, and your Divine Masculine without judging, without feeling like you're wrong. You're not wrong, because you need to work through both energies is what makes this magic happen. Working through your Divine Feminine and your Divine Masculine, switching back and forth when you need to, loving yourself, you know, loving your Divine Feminine and your Divine Masculine. This is Gemini, but it is truly about coming together and becoming a whole individual with yourself. And that's a true love story. To learn to love yourself, right? That's a true love story, because that's a love that you will never give up on. That's a love that will last a lifetime. This love right here is a lifetime love. It's learning to love your Divine Masculine and your Divine Feminine. You had Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It's learning to love both aspects of yourself and bringing them into play whenever you need to receive. If you need love, or if you need a hug, or if you need comfort, then allowing yourself to receive that. Now, I don't know, what it is, but allowing yourself to receive as the Divine Feminine would receive. Yeah, and then, giving as well. Taking action on things that you need to take action on and moving forward. You have some fire in your chart. I don't know who you are, but you got a little bit of fire, it looks like here. Leo keeps popping up. So, Neptune is here. So, might have some water in your chart. A lot of water came out. A lot of pentacles. All I know is learn to love yourself as your own best friend, because you are your best friend. You are your own best friend. And once you learn to love yourself, both your Divine Feminine and your Divine Masculine, you will be wholly whole. That's the magic. This is Queen of Wands. She's magical. And that's what will happen. You'll be magical. You'll be almost like a unicorn. Hardly ever can people do this. It's not easy. It takes, a lot of work. You got to be willing to hear and speak. You got to be willing to see and not see. You got to be willing to do and not do. It's doing the opposite of what your ego is telling you, and you break through into your Divine Feminine. Okay, Divine Masculine, namaste. Let me pull a marble or something and see what we get. I got a button. 4 square. You already got your foundation. Yeah. It's all about attaching, making sure things don't get attached to you that you don't want to take with you into your future, right? Sometimes buttons are not always in the right place or lined up. Just make sure your buttons are straight, right? Everything in line, which makes me think of chakras. Okay, this now all of a sudden I'm seeing chakras, the wheels that are within you, and they're not that big either. Make sure you're cleaning your chakras and getting yourself grounded. The more grounded you get into the Mother Earth, the stronger you'll be. I love you, Divine Masculine, like a brother, like a sister, however you take it. I just love you as a human, and I don't know, sometimes there have been times in my life, but I go back to my father, and my father was one of the most awesome men I ever knew. And, fathers are great people. I mean, and so if you're a divine masculine and you're a father, do everything you can to be and hang out with your children, because they are going to be the resources of your future. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Namaste. Namaste. Oh, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.